Yeah.
I need to come in like, ooh, Chola poppin'.
Cook up.
I just need to say this like, ooh, Chola poppin'. Just like some relaxed shit.
Yeah, roll up.
I be up.
In New York, concrete jungle, where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. New York, New York, New York. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I ain't gonna check my parlays on this baseball. But, shout out to my Knicks, man. Shout out to my Knicks. We finally got us one, man. We finally got us one. I still wish we would have got one when we had Raymond Felton and Melo and Tyson Chandler and Amon Shumpert and J.R. Smith. And, man, we had that dog squad. I ain't even gonna lie, some dogs. But this squad, this Knicks squad, yeah, I like it. I like it. First NBA championship since 1973. That's, man, 53 years, bro. That's, yeah. New York deserved it. They needed that. Especially with everything going on that's been going on and shit, man. Yeah, New York needed that. You know. Shout out to my boys, man. JB, Jalen Brunson dropped 45 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 for 7 from the 3-point line. That boy went crazy in the second half. Just took over. Like he always really, like he been doing the whole playoffs, really. And really just the Knicks as a whole. Like, they've been doing that all playoffs. It's playing to the end. Even when they down single, double digits, it don't matter. They play to the last second. Like, to this 0 seconds on the clock, to the end of the game, they playing hard. And I ain't gonna lie, that type of work ethic and grind and hustle and all that, like, man, that attitude and all that, like, that go a long way, as we seen, you know. And what I've been telling y'all for the longest, man, Knicks in 5. I've been saying this, man. Knicks in 5. I've been saying this before game 1. Before game 1. I've been doing it all on socials and all that, all on my Twitter, Facebook. I've been saying it all on my stories and everything. Knicks in 5. Even after we done swept the Sixers and the Cavs and shit, I was going into the finals like, shit, we finna sweep the Spurs too. We fresh. The West had to play 7 games here, 7 games there, 7 games here, 7 games. Like, nah, we had to go through none of that. We went to 6 against the Hawks. Other than that, nah. Belt and broom. Belt and broom. No bullshit. And, hey. New York, baby. In New York, we here. We here. For sure. But yeah, JB dropped at 45, man. That was smooth, man. Josh Hart had 13 with 11 boards. The smooth double-double. OG only had 11 points, 8 boards. But hella, you feel me? But play some hella great defense. All across the board, like, you know, just great defense, man. From all them. Mikal Bridges had 14 points, 4 assists, 2 boards, 3 for 7 for the 3-point line. Cat only had 2 points, but he had 10 boards. And that was, before y'all try to be like, Cat sorry, eating in, man, look, Cat didn't really get too much playing time because he was in foul trouble early for starters. Otherwise, he would have had it. Cat would have had a 10-piece, maybe even 15. I ain't gonna give him 20, but he would have had a 10, 15-piece had he not been in foul trouble. And even then, I mean, Mitchell Robinson stepped up here. I don't think he had any points, but, you know, as far as defense and boards and stuff like that, he stepped up and played his role. You know, all the role players played their role. You know, and hold on, y'all, hold on. Oh, all the role players played their role, man. And shit like that go a long way. I ain't gonna lie, it go a long way, bro. You feel me? Like this Knicks squad was a for real deal complete NBA team. They was an NBA championship team. Regardless of what people, you feel me, say, think, or how they feel, the NBA Knicks was a complete championship team. That's the reason why we won in the fashion that we won. Knicks in 5. You know what I mean? No, don't get me wrong though. Spurs are tough. Spurs is tough. That what's the dude? Dylan Harper. Man, Dylan Harper dropped 25. Wemby only had 19, 14 boards. Dylan Harper dropped 25. Now I ain't gonna lie. San Antonio, y'all got one on y'all hands, man. Y'all got a dog on y'all hands, man. Dylan Hart, I ain't gonna start. I fucks with your game, brother. I fucks with your game for real. De'Aaron Fox only had 7 points, 5 assists, no rebounds, 1 for 8 from the 3-point line, and terrible, bro. Just don't get me wrong. There, as far as he been contributing. He been putting up some little points and everything, but just overall, nah. It's time to let bro go. Especially with, ain't they paying him I think they paying De'Aaron Fox the max of like 221. I think he getting like 221 million. Like, bro, De'Aaron Fox, y'all should have gave that money to fucking Dylan Harper, cause that boy, hey, that boy was goddamn balling. Even Devin had Vassell had 12 points. Champagne had 14. Champagne 4 for 8 at the 3-point. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the Spurs. I'm a die-hard Knicks fan. Don't get me wrong, but I get I watch sports from a fan and a coach's perspective, and it's like, bro, the Spurs was was an NBA championship team too. Don't get me wrong, they young. They are definitely young. Give them a couple years. Really, give them next year. Really, they'll be back next year. I'm sure. Positive. They'll give the Western run for their money. No doubt about it. No doubt about it at all. I can't show y'all these winners, but yeah, we definitely smacked. Definitely smacked. And as far as the Spurs, another thing too though, I understand, championship game, finals, it's win or go home type of situation. But, at the end of the day, man, it don't matter what sport it is, what kind of, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I definitely feel Wemby and the rest of the Spurs as far as walking off the court without shaking the Knicks' hands after just, after blowing the lead and losing and shit like that. It's, I can't say that I wouldn't have done the same thing. I probably would have been in my feelings and been like, man, fuck this shit. I'm going to the locker room. I ain't shaking nobody's hand. And then I tell them good game later, maybe on social media or some shit. Or if I got somebody's contact over there, I hit them up like, hey, good game, bro. No hard feelings in that nigga. Just, it's those type of games. They get pretty emotional, man. So I get it, but I still felt like just out of, you feel me, good sportsmanship, and just out of the, just really, yeah, just good sportsmanship. I would still shake hands, bro. Still, you ain't got to sit and conversate, but just, damn, y'all got it. It's 4-1. You feel me? Good game. It is what it is. Put in work in the off season, come back next season, and you feel me? Put belt to ass. But it's and it's crazy though, cause the Knicks beat the Spurs in the NBA Cup back in December. They was like December 16th. They beat them 124 to 113. That's crazy. They beat them in the NBA Cup and then turn around 6 months later and beat them in the NBA Finals. So I guess it's safe to say that we got the Spurs number. Detroit got our number. We got the Spurs number. Cause Detroit was on our ass this year. I ain't gonna lie. Them Pistons was not going. Yeah. Another thing, man, I ain't gonna lie. I just want to touch on something that's on my mind though from that UFC 250 Freedom shit. That was a Josh Hokit or whatever how you pronounce his name. That shit ain't, you feel me? That shit ain't cool, bro. The whole Michelle, what he say? He finishes his post fight interview with lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America? The fuck kind of shit is that, bro? Like, the fuck? That was a real, you feel me, pussy ass move, bro. Like, for real, for real. And I try not to get too involved with like the politics and shit, man, sports and shit, but Trump an even bigger fucking bitch for even, you feel me? I kind of feel like he probably, you feel me, said something to him to say, you know, I mean, told him to say something like that, you know, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I kind of feel the girl, not Mel, I forget her name, man. I forget her name, one of the sports reporters and everything. But I kind of feel her, bro. Like, just the atmosphere. It was a good fight card. Don't get me wrong. Dana White did his thing. You know, he always do his thing with the UFC fight cards and shit though. But just that particular event, being at the White House and everything, it did feel like, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing but a Trump rally. Like, it didn't feel like it was a UFC event. Like, it literally felt like it was a UFC Trump rally. And that's, it's done and over with now, so it is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie, that comment the dude made, the Josh Hokit dude, man, that shit, that ain't cool, bro. That's some fuck shit, bro. And I hope that whoever you fight your next fight, I hope they beat the shit out of you, or they got them put you in a leg lock or some shit and snap your shit. Cause I know if I was in your weight class and I fought you, I ain't gonna lie. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna fuck. I'm snapping your shit off the rip. I'm gonna go out there with a couple jabs, you know, ease my way in, couple jabs, some hooks and straights or whatnot, and I'm gonna scoop your ass and get your ass in a fucking ankle lock or a knee lock, and I'm gonna break that shit. Purposely snap that motherfucker. Like, yeah, that's for that comment. But that's just me. It is what it is. That's just me. Cause that shit just, you feel me? And for the dude, and then for you to be like, am I right, America? Like, what? Alright, corny ass fuck. You corny fuck. Oh, snap your shit. Sports politics, bro. They bring out a different me, bro. So I don't be too involved with it.